Hello, hi. I hope this finds you well today. And thank you for coming and joining me again. How are we feeling today? I have been feeling both up and down, and in this crazy time, I've been sluggish, I've been antsy. So this practice today is kind of right in the middle. So whether you're feeling like you've got some extra energy you want to burn off, or whether you're feeling kind of like, oh, I'm feeling a little low, but I want to up my energy a little bit. So this falls right in the middle there for us today. It's a little more active, has a few more challenges in it today, so give it a try and hang in there. Remember, have fun and try to smile through it. So let's go ahead and get started today. We're going to start seated, so maybe sitting up on a blanket. The only props you'll need today are those that you like to use in your own practice as far as supporting yourself, maybe some blocks or a blanket. So take a few moments here to just settle in, maybe rock back and forth. Feel those sit bones getting connected to the earth beneath you, and when you feel ready, close your eyes. Oh, let's let those shoulders relax down away from the ears. Take a big breath in. And open your mouth and exhale, let it go. And we'll do that again. Nice big breath in. And a nice breath out, all the way, empty out. So you can take a couple more here. Just allow every exhale to be an opportunity to let go. Let go of tension. Try to soften areas that are feeling tight and grippy. And just come into this moment and check in with yourself. Greeting yourself as you would a dear friend and truly saying, how are you today? Take a little body scan here and just check in with the sensations in your body with no judgment. Just checking in and seeing, how's that shoulder feel today? How's my back feeling today? All those areas that are sometimes really chatty to us. And meet yourself just as you are. And we'll draw the awareness in a little further and just connect to your breath today. Noticing all those sensations associated with our breathing. The air as it enters your body through the nostrils, feel its texture, its temperature. And then notice where in your body you feel your breath. Notice where it goes when you breathe in and what expands and opens. And then as you exhale, notice what softens. And begin to slow your breath down. Taking that inhale, drawing it in and taking it deeper. Seeing if we can draw it deep into the abdomen. And then exhaling with control, letting that exhale extend a little bit longer as well. We'll take just a few rounds here of balanced breathing. Invite your own count in your own mind's voice. Inhaling for 3 or 4, and maybe exhaling for 3 or 4 as well. Notice the posture of your body. Sometimes as we focus just on our breath, we tend to start slumping. I just noticed it here, so I'm just going to sit up tall. I invite you to do the same here, but keep that breath here nice and even and balanced for a couple more rounds. We'll go ahead and take one cleansing breath here. Big breath in, fill the belly. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Draw your hands to your heart center today. Maybe setting an intention, maybe not. Remember, this is always an option, never a have to. Just notice what's in your heart. Take a few seconds to check in there. Notice what rises, if anything at all. And one more cleansing breath to set that intention. Inhale. Open the mouth, exhale, let's let it go. Release the hands down, let the eyelids float open. And on the next inhale, we'll just float those arms up. Big reach, get long in the waist. Exhale, take a little side bend. Getting nice and long in the side body. Maybe turning the gaze down here if that's comfortable on the neck. But remember, always honor your neck. Looking up, down, or straight here. Take a couple breaths here. Inhaling to lengthen, exhale to soften. We'll inhale, come on up, and exhale, take it over. Opposite side here, again, long in the waist, between the ribs and the hips here. Expand and lengthen on your inhale. Soften into the space you create on your exhale. We'll inhale up to reach. Take a stretch, and exhale, take a twist. Just a nice little easy twist here, maybe sending the gaze back. Breathe here. Remember, in our twist, we want to breathe down into that belly. We'll inhale up, come to center, and exhale out the other side. Nice breath in here. Big breath out. Couple more cycles of breath here. And we'll inhale up, and we'll exhale, come on down. All right, let's switch over into tabletop. Get ready to find some more movement in our practice today. Find your hands and knees, stacking knees under hips, hands level at shoulders, and let's find our cat-cow. Inhaling, let that belly drop, exhale, round. Again, following your breath here, taking a couple rounds in cat-cow. And then we're going to add movement here. Inhaling to find that cow, soft belly, gaze lifts. Exhale, round, and find your hips move to your heels. Inhale forward into your cow, lift the heart. Exhale, all the way back. Continue here for a few rounds of this. Always letting your breath set the pace. One more full round wherever you are. Returning back to a nice table here. We're going to inhale that right leg back, placing the toes on the floor, and walk your left fingertips out, still resting on the earth here. On an inhale, we're going to lift the right leg and the left arm. As you exhale, draw both to center underneath you, coil in. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale, float both back down. Inhale up, exhale in. Inhale, extend, exhale down. One more round. Inhale, rise. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, float down. And go ahead and return to tabletop. Other side now, taking the left leg back, toes on the earth. Right fingers walking out. Inhale, rise. Exhale in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Inhale it up. Exhale, coil in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, float down. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, coil. Inhale, extend. And exhale, float down. Wonderful. Go ahead, come back to table, hands out. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, lower to your belly. Hands stay at mid-ribs, feet separate a bit. Inhale, find a cobra. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, press the table, tuck your toes. And as you exhale, find a nice downward dog. Generous bend in your knees here at first. Pressing the top of the mat of the way from you. And then begin to find movement in your down dog here, pedaling it out, dropping one heel and the other. Maybe some side movement here as well. Just kind of walk it out. Follow your intuition here. Eventually going ahead and letting those hip creases reach up and back through the sit bones. And as you take an exhale, let the hips reach for the earth, remembering they never have to touch. Take a couple cleansing breaths here in your down dog today. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Let your mouth open and pour the breath out of the body. We're going to take a breath in, just slightly lift your heels, bend the knees. And we're going to walk our hands back towards our feet. Once we arrive, we're going to inhale up halfway, find that nice long spine here. We're going to exhale, soften the knees and fold forward. Let your head hang. Give it a little shake if that feels good. Even grab opposite elbows here if you want to create just some gentle traction. But keep some soft bend in those knees so we don't strain our low back here. Little bit of a shake there again if that feels good. If you have the elbow grab, we'll let the fingers float down to the earth. We're going to inhale up halfway. And as you exhale, bend the knees, lower the hips towards the floor. Keep a neutral spine here, press into the floor. Inhale, rise up. Reaching up, maybe a tiny little baby back bend. And exhale, find chair. This isn't your normal chair. The feet are still about hip width distance, and that's okay. That's what we want. We want our feet a little bit wider here in our chair for our purposes today. Let's inhale, reach up, maybe baby back bend. Exhale, sink into your chair. Inhale up. Exhale, find Utkatasana here. Inhale, last one. And exhale, find that chair posture. From here, we're going to draw the hands to our heart, and then we're going to flower them open side to side. We're going to straighten the left knee only. Bring the right hand across over to that left thigh, and then turn the heart to the left and reach the left arm up to the sky. So we're still bending into the right knee, and the left leg is straight, gazing the same direction as your heart, or maybe even a little peek up to the sky. Checking our breath and our jaw. Take a breath in here, and as you exhale, sweep the arms down, bend both knees, come all the way up, inhale. Maybe baby back bend, exhale into chair. Hands draw to heart center, flower open. Other side now, straightening into the right knee, left hand comes across to the right thigh, turn the heart and reach the right arm all the way up. Gazing now out to the right. Soft breath and a soft jaw here. Take one more inhale and exhale. Sweep on down, bend both knees. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, draw hands to heart center. How are we feeling so far? Check in for a moment. Okay. We are going to go ahead and we're going to take those arms out to the side. We're going to come and we're going to lift that right knee up. And we're going to step forward nice and slow with purpose. Heel, toe. We're going to lift up that back left heel, setting most of the weight into our right leg. We're going to inhale, the arms sweep up. As you exhale, draw the left knee in and give it a hug. Inhale, send it back. Toe touch down, reach. Exhale, draw the knee in and hug. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hug that knee in. And from here, we're going to find tree. So I'll just turn to the camera. You can bring that foot out to the shin. You can drop the toes for a little toe touch down, or even bringing the foot all the way up to the inner thigh. Finding maybe hands at prayer at first. Find a drishti, a nice little spot to rest your eyes out in front of you. And find a nice breath here in your tree. Welcome your wobble. Remember, the wobble is just our body looking for center. Just turning back here to the front of the mat. And from here, we're going to release that knee forward. Inhale the arms up. And as we exhale, we're going to go ahead and place the left foot. Let the arms fall down. Heel, toe, with purpose. Lifting up that right heel, shifting weight now into the left foot. Inhale, the arms reach up. Exhale, draw the right knee in, give it a squeeze. Inhale, the foot steps back, arms lift. Exhale, give it a hug. Inhale, and exhale, draw it in. And from here, find your tree today. Placing your foot wherever you feel you want to take your tree today. And then draw the hands to heart when you're ready. Finding your drishti. Standing strong in your tree today. Soft, easy breath. Wonderful. On your inhale, draw the knee forward, arms reach up. As you exhale, the right foot comes next to the left. Hands draw together and we'll fold forward. Hands right through the midline. Let your head and neck go. Hang here for a moment. Inhale up halfway. Get nice and long. Exhale, soften down, fold. We're going to inhale up halfway. And as we exhale, we're going to go ahead, plant the hands and step back to a plank here. One foot and then the other. Hands pressing the earth away here. Getting nice and strong, drawing the belly in. We're going to hold our plank today for 3, for 2, and 1. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, drop the knees, lower down to the belly. Feet separate. Inhale, find that cobra, maybe an up dog. Exhale, you can lower back to the mat, or you can just simply press back through table to downward facing dog. Find your journey into your downward facing dog today. Take a nice cleansing breath here. Inhale. Get long in your waist, hips up and back. Exhale, melt the heels. Melt the heart back a bit. Press the front of the mat away and breathe. Nice big inhale. And a full complete exhale. On the next inhale, we're simply going to lift the right leg up and back. As you exhale, place it back down on the earth. Other side. Inhale, the left leg rises. Exhale, we lower it down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, down. Left foot. Inhale, lift. And exhale, bring down. This time, inhale, right leg, bring it up. As you exhale, roll forward into a plank. Draw the knee into the chest. Hold for a moment, and then place that right foot right on the floor between your hands. Drop your back knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rise into Anjaneyasana. Sink the hips here. Lift the heart, maybe the gaze. Breathe. Take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, begin to shift the hips back, straighten into the front knee, fold over for half Hanuman. Draw those toes back towards your heart. Nice long spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften the heart over that leg. And a few breaths here. As you inhale, look forward. Glide forward into the lunge, lifting into that back knee. Leave the left hand on the earth. Inhale, the right arm up. Turn the heart to the right. Exhale, come back and give that thigh, that right thigh, a squeeze, a hug with the right arm. Inhale, open out. Exhale, hug. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug. And then inhale, open, and we'll hold here. Nice, easy twist, strong back leg. Again, check in it with that jaw. Are you holding tension? Let's see if we can soften and let it go. And here we go. We're going to make sure that our foundation is nice and set here. Maybe start to float that left hand a little bit. Still in our twist. And we're going to inhale in the twist and rise to a twisted crescent. Settle in here. Reaching front to back, right arm front, left arm. Right arm back, left arm front. Inhale, sweep the right arm forward. Exhale, drop your back heel and peel open into warrior two. Settle in here. A couple breaths in warrior two. Remember that inner thigh drawing up into the femur here. Baby toe edge seals the mat, knee in line with the toes, that front foot. Relax, relax the shoulders down. From here, we're going to flip the back palm, reach forward, take a breath in, exhale, let that front forearm come to the knee and the back left arm sweep up and over, bicep by ear, extended side angle. Reaching here, long from the baby toe edge of the left foot up and out through the left fingers. Thinking about drawing that left shoulder blade back a bit, opening the heart. As you inhale, bring that left arm up to the sky. And pretend that a little string is tied to your wrist here. And somebody pulls that string and lifts you up, straightening into the front knee and coming into triangle. Reaching the right hand for the floor, left arm for the sky. And on an inhale, take it all the way up and into a reverse. Leaning back a bit, reaching that right palm up and back. Gazing up under the arm. Unless, again, that neck says no thank you, we simply drop the chin to the chest to lengthen the neck, but we still keep that action of that lengthening from the tips of the toes up through the fingers. Couple breaths here, getting long. And as you inhale, we're going to bring the torso up, lift the left arm. We're going to take the left heel, we're going to turn it in a bit as the torso turns all the way to the side of the mat. Breathe in, exhale, bend into that left knee and sink down the heel of the, coming up on the heel of the right foot here, sinking into Skandasana here, sinking the hips down, pulling the toes back. Big important note here, the heel does not have to stay on the ground here. Especially if that flexion, that's deep, deep bending into that ankle. So if the heel wants to lift a bit, please allow for that. For our purposes here, we're thinking about lengthening out this inner thigh here. So if that's what you're feeling, you can still get that feeling even if your back heel is lifted a bit. So we'll just breathe here. And then as you breathe in next, we're going to crawl our way back, pivoting into a lunge, into the top of the mat, hands plant around that front foot, and as you inhale, draw that right leg up and back and find a three-legged downward facing dog here. And as you exhale, lower the foot down. Maybe a nice down dog. Big breath here would feel good. Inhale, big breath in. And exhale, let it go. One more time, big breath in. And exhale, open that mouth, pour it out. I'm going to inhale, the left leg's going to rise up nice and long. Exhale, come on forward, roll into the plank, knee to chest, hold here, and then place that left foot on the earth. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes, inhale, rise. Exhale, sink and arrive in Anjaneyasana. Opening up our heart, maybe our gaze lifts, reaching for the sky. Breathe a few nice deep breaths here, allowing the hips to sink, the heart to lift. Big breath in here. As you exhale, begin to sink those hips back, straighten into the left knee, and drape the torso forward out over that leg. Draw those toes back. Take a breath in to make sure your spine's nice and long, and exhale, sink the heart. Notice where those hips are. Make sure they're right in line with the midline. Make the adjustments you need to. As you breathe in, we're going to glide ourselves forward. Left foot comes to the earth. Right foot tucks the knee, lifts. Coming into our lunge, right hand plants. Inhale, left arm out and up. Exhale, give the left thigh a hug. Inhale, sweep it out and open. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. This time, let's hold. Open. Find that beautiful twist here. So knowing where we're going next, thinking about that foundation, releasing some of the weight in that right hand, getting used to that feeling, and then inhale, rise into the twist. Exhale, find your crescent twist here. Little tricky challenge there. Reaching in your two directions. And then inhale, sweep that left arm forward. Exhale, drop your back heel. Peel the right arm back and open. And find warrior two here. Breathe. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Make some space there. Find that strength and stability in the legs. Flip that back palm. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, left forearm to thigh. Reach up and over with the right arm. Bicep to the ear, finding your extended side angle here on this side. Drawing the right shoulder blade back a bit. Open through the heart. Inhale, the right arm up. And again, just like a little string around your right wrist. Somebody gently just eases you up, straightening into the left leg, finding your triangle. Still thinking about that openness across the front of the heart here as you reach the arms earth to sky. And inhale, sweep it all the way up and back and find your reverse. Notice how your jaw is feeling right now. Is your breath smooth and even? Beautiful. Inhale, bring the torso upright, float the right arm up to meet the left. And then we're going to turn that right heel in a bit. And as we exhale, bend into the right knee, sinking down into Skandasana on this side. Again, turn those toes, pull them back towards you. And if need be, let that right heel lift a bit. Think about lifting the heart and noticing where you feel sensation in that extended leg. Going ahead and making that transition back to the top of the mat into a lunge. Pivot on that back foot. Place the hands on the mat and go ahead, inhale that left foot up and back. Three-legged downward facing dog. Nice long leg there. And exhale, draw the foot. Float it down to the earth, finding your downward facing dog. Nice big breath here. And open the mouth, exhale, let it go. We're going to inhale, we're going to lift the heels, lift up onto those tip toes. Exhale, drop the knees. Go ahead and glide forward and lower to the belly. Hands come out right at shoulder level, just off the mat, up onto those fingertips like little spiders. And then inhale, finding your cobra here, fingertip cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift that heart. And exhale, come on down. Maybe bring the hands in front, take a rest for a moment, and give those hips a shake. Take a moment to just feel the breath in your body. Maybe feel and connect with your heartbeat here. You still have a little bit more to go, so hang in there. So from here, we're going to draw the hands back. We're going to rest the forehead on the mat. And we're going to turn the palms up, and the back of the hands are going to rest on our sacrum here, right on the back. Keeping the feet a little bit separated, about hip-width distance or just a little bit wider. On an inhale, we're going to lift the left leg and sweep the right arm out and reach, lifting the head, neck, and heart. Exhale, everything lowers and the head turns to the left. Your next inhale. Lift the right leg, left arm forward, head, neck, and heart rise, looking forward. Exhale, hand sweeps back, leg lowers, head turns to the right. Inhale, right arm, left leg, gaze forward, lift. Exhale, lower down, head turns to the left. Inhale, right leg, left arm out, gaze up. Exhale, bring it all down, turn to the right. One more on each side. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale, lower, head to the left. And inhale, right leg, left arm, reach, get tall, get long. And exhale, come on down, head turns to the right. This time, everything's going to lift. We're going to inhale, both legs, gaze turns front, both arms sweep forward, we reach. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in and exhale, lower all the way to the mat, maybe finding crocodile, resting your head. And give those hips a sway. Again, find some rest here. Closing the eyes, connect to the breath. Connect to that heartbeat, the inner sensation of your being in this moment. Noticing where your breath goes in your body here. Belly presses to earth. The back of that low back, it lifts. And as you're ready, lifting the forehead, hands draw back underneath the shoulders, mid-rib here. Inhale, find yourself in table. As you exhale, gently find a nice cat here, dome into the back. Inhale, find a soft, easy cow. Exhale, round into cat. Again, maybe about 50%, 75%, not all the way. One more inhale, find a nice cow. Exhale, round into the cat, and like we did earlier, find the hips to the heels and find a child's pose. Options for your arms, leave them out long. Build a pillow, or maybe down by the sides. It might feel good to lift those shoulders straight forward. Just take a couple nice breaths wherever you are in your child's pose. Focus that breath into the back body, up into the back of the ribs and the back of the heart. Find room, find space, exhale, let yourself soften. A couple more just like that. We'll very slowly rise ourselves up and transition into a seat. Taking the legs long in front of you. I like to kind of walk my sit bones here back and forth, make, again, that nice connection with the earth. Kind of walking them back a little bit. Flexing the toes back towards us, staying nice and tall. Belly draws in a bit. We're going to inhale those arms up and exhale, bringing the navel forward towards the thighs, reaching long and finding our Paschimottanasana, our forward fold here. Let the hands come to shins, ankles, feet, toes, wherever they feel the most comfortable for you. Keep the neck in line with the spine here. Breathing, finding your forward fold. Little baby micro bend in the knees, not locking those knees out. Few nice, even, deep breaths here. As you inhale, we'll rise up. Go ahead and lift those arms up. Sit tall. Exhale, let the hands float down to your sides. We're going to bend into each knee. Going to come up onto that tailbone here. Keep the heart lifted. The back of the heart is pressing forward and up. Grab the back of those thighs. Come onto the tailbone. Lift the toes up off the floor. Bring your shins parallel to the floor here. Staying here or going ahead, releasing, reaching the arms out. And finally, either staying here or maybe taking it a little further and straightening into those legs. Coming into full boat here. Keep lifting the heart. Keep the face nice and soft. Take one more big breath here. Bend back into the knees if you're not already there. We're all going to go ahead and grab the back of the thighs. And as we bring the feet slowly down to the earth, we're going to let them open. And we're going to open up into a nice wide leg. Seated posture here. So with the legs, taking them out, again, as wide as that is comfortable for you. We're going to turn the heart, I'll tell you, over your left leg. I'm going to my right. I'm going to try to mirror here, so we'll see how that goes. So turning the heart out over the left leg. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale. Go ahead and melt forward over that leg. Again, thinking about drawing the belly button forward rather than trying to bring the head down. Belly button forward. Toes still gently pulling back towards you. We're going to take that left arm and we're going to place the forearm on the inside of that left leg. And inhale the right arm all the way up, and then go ahead and reach for the toes with your fingers. Maybe someday the fingers and toes will meet, but it's okay if they never do. It truly is. Just get nice and long, little side stretch here. We'll inhale, we'll rise to center. Both arms come up. Exhale the heart now out over the right leg, folding over. Again, navel drawing forward, heart leading. Go ahead and draw the toes back. Find a nice forward fold out over the right leg here. We'll go ahead and we'll draw that right arm to the inner leg, the inner right leg here. Inhale, left arm comes all the way up, turning the heart. And then exhale, draw the arm up and over by your ear. Again, fingers and toes reaching for one another. Never having to meet, but just saying hello to each other. Let's inhale, come all the way up. Exhale here. Slide the hands underneath the back of the knees here. Slightly bend the knees and draw the knees in. Maybe scooching up just a tiny bit. If you need to, we're going to roll to our back here. So here, if you want some support, or if you want one last little bit of that little core work here, we'll reach the arms out, lift through the heart, and then as you exhale, just slowly, slowly start to roll yourself onto your back here, nice and easy. We're going to bring the knees up a bit, tick-tock those feet out to the edges of the mat and take just a few windshield wipers here, back and forth. And then we're going to bring the feet back to hip width distance. We want the feet closer to the hips, underneath the knees here. We're going to be lifting to a couple bridges here. First one's just going to be a nice normal bridge. We want to keep the gaze straight up at the ceiling. You can start to roll the shoulders underneath a little bit if that's okay with you. Hands down at your sides, palms down. We slightly tuck the tailbone. The action here is we're going to lift it, but then we're going to untuck and we're going to press the pelvis forward between our knees. So slight tuck, lift, and then press your pelvis between the knees in that direction, coming up into your bridge. If grasping behind the back is in your practice, you can certainly do that. Again, just thinking about drawing that pubic bone forward, down between your knees as you lift the pelvis up towards the sky for 3, for 2, and for 1. We're going to take a big breath in. And as you exhale, releasing down slowly, one little vertebra at a time, until the whole back rests on the earth. And you can maybe just tick-tock back and forth a little bit. Or even rest with the heels out and the knees in, just to release the low back here for a moment. Maybe a nice cleansing breath would feel good here. Big breath in and a big breath out. All right, setting up for our next round. This time we're going to keep the arms at our sides, hands planted, palms down on the ground. Slight tuck, inhale, lift, pressing that pelvis forward between the knees, lifting up. And this time we're going to lift the right leg up. Taking the foot up to the sky, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Flex the foot, breathe in. Exhale, draw that ankle over to the left knee, rest, and slowly lower yourself onto the earth. Beautiful. We're going to reach the hands down, draw the left leg up, and let the hands grasp the back of that left thigh and find a reclining pigeon. Remember to keep that right foot slightly flexed here. Soft jaw, soft face. You can use your right elbow as a little bit of leverage to help open up that right hip. Find a soft breath here. Maybe even closing the eyes. Tune in. One more breath here. And we'll exhale and release the feet back for one last bridge. Feet hip width distance, arms at the side, palms down, finding yourself ready. Inhaling, lifting, finding your bridge. And then lifting the left leg up to the sky this time. As if somebody has a little string tied around your ankle, lifting you up for 3, 2, and 1. Take a breath in, flex the foot. As you exhale, draw the left ankle to the right knee and continue lowering yourself down onto the floor. Okay, let's reach down and draw that right thigh up. Take a grasp and draw that knee in towards your heart for reclining pigeon on this side. Few nice breaths here. Maybe let gravity soften the muscles in your face and draw the corners of your mouth back towards the earth, finding yourself coming into a little smile. One more breath here. As you exhale, unwind and give yourself a hug. Rock the whole spine side to side. Let that whole back body get some sensation. Maybe some knee circles here as well. Always good to give that low back extra attention. Making sure you go in both directions. And then find stillness at center, arms to a T. Big breath in, and exhale, knees to the right. Coming into this little beautiful spinal twist to wring ourselves out after a wonderful, beautiful practice. Really begin to let go here. All the hard work's done. Let things soften and melt back. Let's inhale to center and exhale, find the other way. Remembering our gaze can always maybe be over the opposite shoulder, but follow your intuition. Your heart is the best teacher. Let every exhale, again, be an opportunity to let something go. Maybe something physical, mental, or emotional. And then inhale, let's find center. One last little hug here. in your opportunity for any final movement. Again, as always, following that inner voice, your inner wisdom as to what you need in this moment. And when you're ready, we'll find ourselves moving into Shavasana. Gathering any props or support you like in your Shavasana today. Getting the legs long. Maybe a slight tuck of each shoulder underneath the back. And arms come to rest wherever they're comfortable. Take a big breath in. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Allow the entire body to release back into the receptive energy of the earth, ready to receive you and hold you. All the muscles in the face relax, corners of the eyes soften, the eyes release from the eyelids, falling back, the cheeks and the jaw release. Collarbones relax, letting the front of the shoulders fall open and back towards the earth, and the arms become heavy. Tension draining down through the palms and out the fingers. Feeling your heart space, softening that area that surrounds your heart, allowing the chest to rest on the shoulder blades and the shoulder blades onto the floor. Relax your belly and allow the back of the pelvis and sacrum to rest heavy on the earth. Any gripping or holding that's left in the pelvis, letting it release and drain down the thighs, over the knees into the shins and the calves, through the feet, and out your toes. Your whole body relaxing heavy on the earth as the earth holds and supports you completely, so you can let go and just be and rest in Shavasana. Staying here in your Shavasana for as long as you feel you like or need today. Remembering to transition when you're ready, out slowly, deepening the breath, inviting gentle movement before drawing your knees up and rolling onto your right side to linger for a moment, resting in the energy that you cultivated in your practice today, knowing that it's there to carry with you through the rest of your day. Eventually, when you're ready, only when you're ready, letting yourself return to a nice seat. Feel the effects of the practice in your body. Check in with your energy and notice any shifts that have occurred for you as a result of your practice today. Draw your hands to your heart and maybe bow your head to yourself and thanking yourself. Hoping that you feel refreshed or grounded or whatever it is that you feel you've wanted to gain from this practice. Knowing always that I'm so grateful to share time, space, and practice with you. We'll bring our fingertips to our forehead for peaceful thoughts, to our mouth for kind words, and then back to our heart for loving action. From my heart to yours, the love and light in me honors and sees that beautiful love and light in you. Namaste.